Six types of simple machines. So let me confirm for the last time. Do you listen me properly, students? Do you listen me, everyone? If you listen me, then please raise your hand. Okay. Divaska, do you listen me? Do you hear my sound? That's great. Okay, wonderful. Abbas Podial, do you hear my sound properly? Okay, good. Prosumi Khatri, are you there? Prosumi, are you there? Okay, that is great. Okay. So last time we learned about the simple machine, okay, and we learned about the types of simple machine. So as I told you earlier, there are altogether 6 types of simple machine, okay? Lever, pulley, wheel and axle, inclined plane, screw, and last but not the least, ways, okay? Now, alright, so today your homework submission day is till today, so I hope you'll have to submit your work till today, okay? Alright? Okay, and again, so I shall post you some assignment today, alright? So anyway, without any further delay, let's get started, shall we? Students, are you clear about my voice? Do you listen me properly? Nirajan Giri, are you there? Rahul Gimiri, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Sulabi, are you there? Sadish Thapa, why your video is off? Sadish Thapa, Oshin Chaulaga, Onyx Resta, Probin Thapa, Akriti, Tirayu. Actually, I don't think Akriti is, I think she is Akriti teacher, I suppose. Anyway, Tirayu, okay, welcome. So now let's get started, okay? All right, now. So we learned about these types of simple machine last time. So all right, now, okay, Sadish, will you please unmute? I wanna hear your voice. Sadish Thapa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sadish, how many types of simple machines are there?
There are 6 types of simple machines.
There are how many types of simple machines?
6.
Okay, 6. Could you please name them?
Lever, pulley, wheel
Okay.
and axle,
All right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
inclined plane, screw and wheels.
Okay, that's great. Yes. Okay, fine. Please now mute. So as Sadish said, there are altogether 6 types of simple machines. They are lever, pulley, wheel and axle, inclined plane, okay, screw, and last but not the least, there is ways. Okay, now, all right, now let me share the screen so you all will look on the screen. Okay, we are going to continue from what we left last time. All right, now let me share the screen. You all will look on the screen, and I have already told you no need to write because I shall share you the slide later on. So try to understand, try to get the concept. Okay, try to be clear. All right, and if you have any confusion, then you can always talk to me. Okay, let me share the screen. So there are altogether 6 types of simple machine. They are as follow: lever, pulley, wheel and axle, inclined plane, screw, and last but not the least, we have ways. Okay. Now we also learned about the lever last time. So as I told you earlier, lever is a rigid bar. It is rigid means solid. We can see the meaning there. It is put. It has been written on the bracket. Lever is a rigid bar which moves freely about a point called fulcrum. So lever is always balanced. You can see the figure that it is a lever. All right. So lever is can you see this pink one or red color one? It is a lever. Okay. It may be made of a plastic. It may be made of a metal or wood. All right. So it is balanced at the point. So this is called the balancing point, which is called fulcrum. And at one point, load is kept. All right, at the middle or somewhere between effort and load, there is a balancing point which is called fulcrum. All right, and there is load, and on the other end there is effort. Okay, so this is all about labor. And let us be clear about what is load distance and effort distance. Okay, load distance is also called load arm. All right, so you can see the figure there. So this balancing point is called fulcrum. All right, students, this balancing point is called fulcrum, and there is a load. Okay, and other end there is effort, and this is the balancing point is called fulcrum. So see here, the distance between load. Let's say this is load and this one is fulcrum. The distance between load and fulcrum is called load arm. You can see the definition there. The distance between load and fulcrum is called load arm. It is noted by L dot A, load arm. Okay, the distance between load and fulcrum, that is called load arm. Similarly, the distance between effort and fulcrum is called effort arm. You can see here, this one is effort. Effort means the point where we apply force. All right, the point where we apply force, that is called effort. Effort is also known as force. Okay, and the distance between fulcrum and effort is called effort arm, EA. All right. So actually, effort arm and load arm, they are measured in terms of centimeter or meter. Okay, it is either measured in centimeter or it is measured in meter. All right. What is load arm? Let's say 5 meter is load arm, 5 centimeter is load arm, 10 centimeter is load arm. What is effort arm? 10 centimeter effort arm, 10 meter effort arm. Okay, effort arm and load arm, they are related to length. All right. So please keep it in mind that the distance between fulcrum and load is called load arm. Similarly, the distance between fulcrum and effort, that is called effort arm. Okay, load arm, that is noted by LA, and effort arm, that is noted by EA. Low distance is also called load arm, and effort distance is also called effort arm. Don't be in confusion. Okay, distance means arm, load arm or low distance, effort arm or effort distance. Okay, let me go to the screen. So students, are you clear about load arm and effort arm? Load arm and effort arm, are you clear? Rivas, are you there? So please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what is load arm?
Load arm. The distance between
The distance between load and fulcrum. What is it?
the distance between load and fulcrum is called load arm.
Okay, what is effort arm?
The distance between the distance between
The distance between what? The distance between Kathmandu and Pokhara. That is called load arm, effort arm, or what? Okay, listen properly. All right, that's why I told you earlier. You'll have to listen properly. Okay, listen. Don't divert your attention here and there. Okay, just focus. Let me share the screen once again. See there. So you can see the picture there. Okay, there is a lever. Okay, you can see lever there. All right. So this blue rod, or you can say blue plank of wood, or blue metallic rod. This is called lever. It is balanced by a point. It is called. Can you see this triangular like structure? This is called fulcrum. All right. And on the other end there is load, and on the other end there is effort. Effort is also known as force. Okay, and you can see the topic there: load distance and effort distance. Load distance is also called load arm, and effort distance is also called effort arm. Okay, so the distance between load and fulcrum, say here, load and fulcrum, this is the middle point, the balancing point where the labor is balanced. जुन पोइन्टमा लेबर ब्यालेन्स हुन्छ त्यो ब्यालेन्स हुने पोइन्टलाई भनिन्छ fulcrum. Okay, let me give you one example. Let me come to the screen. Okay, let's say it is a lever. Let us suppose this pen is a lever. Okay, it is lever. अब यसलाई हामीले balance गर्नु पर्यो. See here, if you put this pen here, if you try to put this pen, then it falls down, isn't it? If you put this pen here at one end, it falls down in this way. But if you put this pen at the middle, here, if you put this pen here at the middle, then this pen is balanced or not? This pen has been balanced or not? So this is this point, the point at which if this pen is taken as a lever, then the point at which the lever is balanced, that balancing point is called fulcrum. Okay, and if you apply force here, then this one is called effort, and on the other end, if you put your load, then this becomes, if you put your luggage or load something, that this is called load. So all right, so if I take this book copy, then if you hold here, then it falls down, isn't it? But if you put your finger at the middle, then it is stable, isn't it? It is stable, so it settles. You can see here, isn't it? So the balancing point at which the lever is balanced, that balancing point is called fulcrum. All right, okay, see on the picture there. See here, this is fulcrum. So it is not necessary that fulcrum should be at the middle. Okay, fulcrum could be anywhere. All right, fulcrum, maybe fulcrum could be here. It is not necessary that fulcrum should be exactly at the center. Okay, so fulcrum could be anywhere, but at that point the lever has to be balanced. All right, so the balancing point is called fulcrum. Okay, the balancing point at which the lever is balanced, that is called fulcrum. And this is load and this one is effort. So the distance between fulcrum and load is called load arm or load distance. The distance between fulcrum and load is called load arm or load distance. Similarly, the distance between effort and fulcrum is called effort arm or effort distance. Okay, so this is all about fulcrum, sorry, this is all about effort distance and load distance. Okay, so students, are you clear about that one? Are you clear about load arm and effort arm or load distance and effort distance? Okay, let me check. Okay, Diksha, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Are you clear about fulcrum? Can you tell me what is fulcrum?
Fulcrum is a balancing point where a lever is balanced.
Good. What is load arm or load distance?
The distance between load and fulcrum is called load arm or load
And
distance.
okay, and then similarly, what is effort arm or effort distance?
The distance between effort and fulcrum is called effort arm.
All right, that's great. So, uh, okay, fine. That's wonderful. Okay, now let me share the screen once again. Okay, so I hope you people are clear. Anyone unclear? Please raise your hand. Anyone unclear about load arm and effort arm? Ozan Shrestha, are you clear? Abbas Moharjan, are you clear? Okay, that's great. Now let me share the screen. Okay, so we are clear about load arm and effort arm, or load distance and effort distance. Let me go to the next slide. Okay, now so all right, now let us learn about the input work and output work. This is very much important. All right, so what is input work and what is output work? You can see the definition there. The work done on the machine is called input work. Okay, work done on the machine. Let me give you one example. Okay, so first of all, look at the definition, then I shall give you one example. If we talk about input work, the work done on a machine, the amount of work which is done on a machine, that is called input work. And it is also called work done by effort. Okay, if any work that is done by the force, okay, if any work that is done by the force, that is called work done by effort. For example, you are pushing a load. Okay, you are pushing a load, or you are pulling a load, you are carrying a luggage. In that case, while you apply force, that luggage comes to the certain height, isn't it? Let's say you are okay, let's say you are carrying a luggage, okay, or you are carrying a book, this book. So while you are carrying a book, you will have to apply force or not. Without applying force, can you lift this book? You cannot lift, isn't it? While you apply force, after you apply force, you can carry your bag, isn't it? All right, and while by applying force, you can push the luggage up to the certain distance, right? So the work which is done by the force, work done by applying force, the amount of work which is done by applying force, that is called the amount of work which is done by applying force, that is called work done, that is called input work. Okay, that is called input work. You can see the slide there. Let me share the screen once again. Okay, be clear. The work done on a machine, or you can see the amount of work which is done by the effort, the amount of work which is done by the force, that is called input work. So mathematically, input work is given by the formula effort into effort arm. Okay, so this is the formula to calculate effort input work. Effort into effort arm, that means force into effort arm, that is called input work. All right, and then similarly, work done, work output, that is the amount of work, the amount of useful work that is done by the machine. Okay, the amount of useful work that is done by the machine, that is called output work. Don't worry, I'll give you an example later on. Okay, the amount of work which is done by the machine, that is called output work, and it is given by the formula load into load arm. Okay, this is load into load arm. All right, so let me show you one picture. All right, I shall show you one picture so it will be more clear from the picture. Okay, okay, so see the picture there. So that is the figure of inclined plane. Let me zoom it. It is the figure of inclined plane, and this is, you can see the yellow one. This is called a load, and this load has to be lifted up to this height, right? Okay, this, and then this. Let's say this load has to be lifted up to this height. Then, in this case, you apply force, and while you apply force, this load starts to move. Okay, after applying force, this load starts to move. This is called input work. Okay, after you apply force, after you apply effort, this load starts to move. This is called input work. This is also called input work, or you can see work done by effort. And when you apply force, slowly this load starts to move upward. It goes at this point. Actually, the earlier the load was here, okay, at the bottom, and when you apply force, okay, the load starts to move. This is called input work, and the load moves and moves and moves, and finally it goes to the top. You started to push the load from at the bottom. You started to push the load from the bottom, and finally it goes at the top. Okay, by the help of this inclined plane. All right, this inclined plane plays important role to lift the load up to a certain height. Right, the amount of work done by applying force, that is called input work, and the machine. So due to the effect of force, the machine because of force, the machine also does some kind of work. That means because of this inclined plane, the load goes to the load is lifted, the load goes to the load goes to the certain height at this point. All right, so this is called output work. Okay, did you get a point? So the amount of work done by effort, that is called input work, or work done on a machine, that is input work. Mathematically, input work is given by the formula. Input work is given by the formula load effort into effort arm. Similarly, output work that is given by the formula load into load arm. Okay, input work that is given by the formula effort into effort arm, and output work that is given by the formula load into load arm. Did you get the point? This is called input work and output work. Okay, let me go to the screen once again. So students, are you clear about input work and output work? Listen, let me give one more example. Let's say you are walking on staircase. भर्याङमा हिँड्दै हुनुहुन्छ तपाईहरु हैन, भर्याङ त यस्तो खालको हुन्छ, स्लान्टेड हुन्छ, like this one. Okay, यस्तो खाली slanted हुन्छ, not vertical. Okay, not plain, it is slanted one. This is, let's say it is staircase. तपाईहरु भर्याङबाट हिँड्न सुरु गर्नुभयो. पहिले सुरुमा तपाई भर्याङको बटममा हुनुहुन्छ. You are at the base of the staircase. Okay, and then you start to walk. And walk हिँड्न थाल्नुहुन्छ, तपाईको मसल्सहरुले फोर्स सप्लाई गर्छ हैन. हिँड्दा हिँड्दै एउटा काम गरिन्छ, त्यसलाई भनिन्छ इनपुट वर्क. अनि तपाई हिँड्दाखेरि तपाई माथि पुग्नुहुन्छ. तपाई हिँड्नुहुन्छ तर हिँड्दाखेरि माथि पुग्नुहुन्छ. किन माथि पुग्नुहुन्छ त? बिकज द staircase is made in that way. यस्तो खालको staircase हुन्छ. It lets you reach up to the certain height. तपाईं यस्तो wallमा climb गर्न सक्नुहुन्न. You cannot walk on the wall, isn't it? Because that is too vertical, isn't it? But you have to go to up. तपाईलाई माथि जानु पर्यो. कसरी माथि जाने त? Okay, you have to go to up. In that case, you can use staircase. Staircase, and then by the help of staircase, you can go to the certain height. Okay, so in that case, staircase ले पनि एउटा work गरेको हुन्छ. That is called work done by load, or work done, that is called output work. Okay, did you get the point? So that's why work done on a machine, that is called input work. Work done by the machine, the useful work done by the machine, that is called output work. Input work is given by the formula effort into effort arm, and output work that is given by the formula load into load arm. Okay, Prasmi Khatri, unmute please.
Yes, sir.
Now Prasmi, are you clear about input work and output work? Prasmi, are you clear about input work and output work? Be quick please. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then tell me what is input work. Your voice is too low, very low. Okay, can you just speak up? Can you speak loudly? Are you clear about input work and output work, Prasmi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me what is input work.
The work done on the machine is called input work.
Formula, how do you calculate input work?
Effort into effort arm.
What is output work?
The important work done by the machine is called output work.
How do you calculate output work? Which formula do you use?
Load into load arm.
Very good, fantastic. Okay, mute. So this column, are you clear? Anyone unclear about that one? Smarika Paudel.
Yes, sir.
So tell me the formula to calculate output work.
Output load into load arm.
Very good. Okay, now let me share the screen once again. Okay, you are clear. You people are brilliant. Okay, good. All right, now, so let me give you one example. Okay, there is one numerical problem. See there, the question says calculate input work and output work. See the question there, and I've done solution as well. Okay, calculate input work and output work. If load is 20 Newton, we measure load in terms of Newton. Okay, so load is 20 Newton and effort is 15 Newton, and given that effort arm is 5 meter and load arm is given that 3.75 meter. All right, so these are the value. Okay, so question says calculate input work and output work. So this is the question. Okay, so first of all, like given, what is given there? Load. What is given there? It is 20 Newton. And what is effort given there? It is 15 Newton. Okay, load 20 Newton, effort 15 Newton, load arm, it is given as 3.75 meter, effort arm that is given as 5 meter, and solution. Okay, we are supposed to calculate input work. What is the formula? E into EA. E means effort, EA means effort arm. E भनेको effort हो र EA भनेको effort arm हो हैन त. So effort को value कति छ? 50 Newton, and effort arm value what? 5 meter. So when you put value 15 into 5, that is 75. J stands for joule. Okay, so usually we measure work in terms of joule. Input work that is measured in joule, and output work that is also measured in joule. Okay, similarly output work is given by the formula load into load arm. 20 into 3.75, that is also equal to 75 joule. So in this case, input work and output work both are equal. So by using this simple formula, we can calculate input work and output work. Okay. So this is how we calculate input work and output work. So I hope you are clear. Let me go to the. So students, are you clear about that numerical? Are you clear about the numerical? Rahul Kimire, where are you? Rahul Kimire, where are you? Why your video is off? Rahul. Okay, Chirayu, unmute please. Did you understand the numerical? Chirayu, I can hear no voice. Please speak up. Did you understand the numerical? I do not hear a sound, okay? Anyway, Pallab Sigdel, unmute please. Pallab
Yes, sir.
Sigdel, are you clear about the numerical?
Yes, sir.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, now let me give you one classwork, all right? You just, let me give you one classwork. So please solve the numerical and just tell me the answer, okay? So I shall give you a question, right? You can, let me share the screen. Get question from the screen, okay? All right, students, let me give you question. So here is a question, okay? Solve it and just tell me the answer, all right? Calculate work input and work output if load distance is 10 meter, given that load is 100 Newton, effort is 75 Newton. So this one is your class. Please go on. Okay. You can write on a copy and just tell me the answer, all right? And I shall ask you, don't worry, I shall give you time to tell the answer. Okay. So calculate work input. See the question there. Calculate work input. Calculate work input and work output. Okay. Such that if load distance is 10 meter and effort distance is 20 meter, given that load is 100 Newton and effort is 75 Newton. So students, did you copy the question? Okay, see question once again. Work input is also known as input work. Okay, don't be in confusion, all right? Work input, that is known as input work, and work output, that is also known as output. You don't be in confusion, all right? Okay, I hope you copied the question. Now, did anyone solve the question? Okay, if you have solved, please let me know, okay? You can raise your hand and then I shall ask you if you have solved.
Sir, I have not copied question.
Is it? Okay, let me share the screen once again. So this is the question. Calculate work input and work output if load distance is 10. All right, I hope you copied. Okay, now let me go to the home screen. Okay, anyway, students, did you complete anyone? Let me go to the other. Did you complete? Okay, Prosumi, please unmute. Now tell me, Prosumi, what answer you calculated? What is input work?
Input work is 1500 joules.
How it came 1500 joule? Which formula
Like
did you use?
effort into effort term.
Okay, effort into effort. Very good. And what is output work? What you calculated?
1000 joules.
How did you do that?
Load into load arm.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
Oh yes, that's wonderful. You did a good job. Okay, wonderful. Keep it up. Now, Diksha, anyone? Diksha, did you finish? Okay, now please let me unmute. Please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me. What answer you calculated?
1500 joule and of output work it is 1000 joule.
1000 joule. How did you calculate? How did you solve it? Could you just tell me?
By effort
How?
into effort arm and load into load arm.
Effort into effort arm equals to output work.
Input work.
Oh yes. All right, that's great. And then what is the formula to which formula did you use to calculate output work or work output?
Load into load arm.
Okay, that is brilliant, fantastic. Okay, you are wonderful, great. Now, so this side, anyone? This column. So, all right. So Prosumi and Diksha, they did okay. They did well. Now, anyone left?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Smarika Podel. Did you do? What answer you calculated? Could you tell me?
Output work of 1000 joule.
1000 what?
Output work 1000 joule.
Not joule. It is joule. Okay, you can see the spelling there. See there. Okay, let me share the screen. Don't say joule. It is joule. See it. Okay. Joule and it is Joule. Okay, and in shortcut we can say capital J. All right. So this is joule. Okay, unit of work. Did you get the point? Unit of input work and unit of output work. That is joule. All right. Smarika Podal, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear about the unit of SI unit of work, input work and output work? Okay, that's great. All right, fine. That's fantastic. Okay, so students, I hope you are clear about labor and you are clear about input work and you are clear about output work and you are clear about numerical. Okay, and the numerical what which we did, okay, which you solved. This is important one, okay. So this might be asked in the examination, okay. And I shall give you some more homework as well. We are almost in the end of today's classroom. So so before our class finishes, anyone unclear about what we learned today? आज पढेको कुरा के नबुझेको कोही हुनुहुन्छ भने सोध्नुस् है. If you are unclear about what we learned today, please raise your hand, okay. All right, now so we did numerical. All right, so we learned about input work and output work. Now let me just see, okay. All right, so okay. All right, so Sonim Shrestha, why is mic is off? Onyx Shrestha, Akriti, I'm not Akriti. Susan Thapa, what is this? You are keeping your video off? Don't do it, please. All right. Well, Eric, still you are writing. Did you get the job done? Eric, please unmute once. Unmute. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What answer you calculated?
Sir, I'm
Good work.
doing.
You doing? Still you are doing?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
go on. Okay, go on. No need to worry. Go on, please. Mukta, are you clear about what you learned today?
Yes, sir.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
And then what is input work?
Input work is the work done in a machine.
Formula.
Formula effort into effort.
Unit. SI unit.
SI unit joule.
Spelling.
JOULE.
Output work. What is output work?
Output work is the work done by a machine.
Formula.
Formula load into load arm.
Good. Unit.
Joule.
Very good. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now listen to me, students. So I shall assign you some tasks. All right. So you'll have to submit before next class. All right. So I shall give you the deadline as well. And one thing I'd like to say. Okay. So some of you have not submitted your work still. Some of you, while I check your work, I do not find 100%. All right. So some of you still are unable to submit your work. Okay. So don't do that because your work will be recorded. Okay. And if you do not submit your work, then it will be a problem for you. All right. So you might lose cash marks. Okay. Did you get the point?
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry?
Our time is going to finish. Just few seconds left.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, students, are you clear? So, please work on it.
Yes,
And I shall share you the slide. All right. I shall share you the slide on Google Classroom. You can learn from the slide as well. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, students? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right. So, Onyx Shrestha, where had you been? Huh? Where had you been earlier? Your video was off. Why so? I'm talking to Onyx Shrestha, by the way.